Hello Glam Squad and Merry Christmas. Welcome back to the channel. It's Christmas Eve today as I upload this video, and we're going to do a beautiful blue set for Christmas. I am painting all 5 nails this gorgeous D&D blue. It's called Magic Night, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll have the number listed in the description. We are going to go ahead and put a matte top coat on this. 2 of the nails are going to be matte. 3 of them are going to be shiny. You'll see. You'll see. Now, we're going to make a deer. What I'm going to do is muddle my way through making a deer. Oops, the heater turned on. Let me turn that off. Sorry about that. I am not starting this voiceover over again because this is like the fifth time. I want to say 5th time. Sometimes I struggle with the voiceovers, guys, and sometimes I struggle with hand painting. And that was the case with this little fella. Most of him was okay. Like, I got his head down, and actually this was only the 2nd time that I started it. The first time I did just erase everything with a nice alcohol-soaked piece of paper towel, which is usually how I do that. But this time I did just go with the flow and trust the process, and I relied an awful lot on my cleanup brush, and you'll see. Actually, this whole set was a trial and error situation. But you know what? In the end, I like how everything turned out, and so I'm not mad at it, because you have to go through the process of getting better before you can be good. Not everyone is 100% a natural artist, and that's definitely the case for me, right? I do my best, and I get better as I go. If you look back at some of the old videos, you can see that I've come a long way, baby. That was funny. Sorry. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So we're just going to come in and finish giving this a coat of the white. This white is Gellen. It's Gellen 108, I want to say. It's either 107 or 108, but I think it's 107. Or I mean 108. It'll be listed below, as per usual. So I'm futzing around with his nose because I don't like it. Truth be told, I have a picture of a deer, a profile deer drawing in front of me, and I'm sort of just trying to make mine in any way resemble that. In the end, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe next year we try to make another deer, and, you know, maybe we do a better job. We'll see. We'll see. Next year is a long way from now. And so I have no idea. Okay, that was a mess. I have no idea what my plans for next year will be. So for right now, we're just going to love the deer we've got. Okay, like love the one you're with, right? Love the one you're with. And we're not going to go more than that because I don't want a copyright strike, right? So I've decided the nose. That nose that's no good. So honestly, it already looks better. And as I'm looking at the picture, I realize the picture I'm looking at, the nose is sort of pointed down a little more than I had it. So that's what we're going to do. Still don't love it. Still don't love it. Still don't love it. Starting to love it. There we go. That one little flick of the cleanup brush changed my mind about everything. I liked it much better from that point forward. And now I'm just cleaning up little bits and pieces, right? Just trying to make all the edges nice for my little dude. Although, honestly, if they're not nice, we've got a finishing touch that we're going to do, which actually brings it all into focus to me. It makes it all come together. So now we're coming in with a second coat, because when you're working on blue like this, it's going to show through. So we're actually going to do 3 coats, and here's our 3rd coat. And even with that, I probably could have gone with a 4th. If you're a sculptor type person, right, You see Votino do this kind of thing all the time. You can use that really thick gel that doesn't move at all when you touch it, and make it, right? You could make it. And honestly, I want to buy some more of those gels so I can try to do some things like that. I think that might be one of the next steps in my nail art journey. Because really, it's all just a learning process for me. I'm learning as I show you what I'm doing every time. Even when I'm just doing something that I've done a million times, I'm still trying to perfect it or learn more about how to make it better. I'm always looking at videos to try to sharpen my technique, right? Just to make things better. So that was, again, a matte top coat. And now we're coming in with a dot of some builder gel. That is by Savilant. And then after curing that, I'm going to come in and outline again with that same white. And we're going to do an outline around the whole thing. I'm putting a little bit in the middle there. And then it's going to be a sugaring situation on that outline. You don't have to do the sugar. You could just leave it outlined. I think it looks really pretty with just the outline. You don't need to go further than that. But I just thought it's Christmas. We're going to make this a sugary set, right? And it's glitter sugars. It's not acrylic sugars. Either one would look good, honestly. Either one of those would be real pretty. And you could honestly stop with just the deer, right? You don't have to do any other characters in a set like this. You could just make all the other nails super simple, but you know that's not what we're going to do. You know it's not. And that's why it took me a long time to get this set done. It actually really did. It was, you know, more than a couple hours, I think, to get it completely finished. But that's okay because it was so fun to do it. And I feel like I learned a lot about not just how, sorry, I dipped out of frame here a little bit, guys. Not just about how to do the art itself, but just about how, about me as well, right? When you start getting frustrated with art, that teaches you something about you and where you could improve yourself a little bit to be a better artist or just a more calm person, right? Not to get too deep into it, but sometimes art frustrates me, and that gives me the moment to just look inside and see where I'm upset and heal that little bit of myself and move forward. And sometimes healing takes more than one shot, right? Right. So don't stress that. So I've made a little outline of a Gonk's body, and while I was, you know, yakking away there, and he has a little red nose, which is how we started. If you don't like the name Gonk, you could just call it an elf. But I love Gonks. I think they're so cute. I've made them a few times on the channel. But this one's going to be a little bit more festive, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know. But he is going to be wearing blue. Blue on blue with this little dude. And we're going to give him some black shoes and black gloves for his hands, which are all just little ovally dots. I made them more ovally. I don't know why, just because that's what I was feeling in the moment. Now we cured that, and again, coming in with a matte top coat. Now we're going to make his hat. And his hat today is really kind of an inverted heart, you know, like a twisty heart almost. Not almost. I'm just not sure what word I want to use, right? At the end, it sort of twists a little. Or curls. Maybe curls is a better word. And we are going to fill the whole hat in blue. And, of course, his body and his hat took 3 coats again. Because that's just, you need that opacity so you're not seeing the darker color beneath. It does raise up your art a little bit. So if that bothers you, before you do, you know, your matte top coat or whatever, you would definitely want to put down a base coat. But we're sugaring it anyway, so I decided to let that ride. I just Didn't see how it could matter. If you touched your nail, you're going to touch glitter. So you're definitely going to feel a texture with a set like this. And that's just all there is to it. If you don't like that, this wouldn't be the set for you. If you don't mind that, maybe you would rock these, right? Maybe you would. So now we're coming in with our second and third coat of the hat. And in our third coat, oh my goodness, you guys, my throat is about to freak out. Let me get a drink of water. Wow, that was a big tickle in my throat. So in the third coat, we're going to sugar it. And what I love about it is that it makes it look kind of like a woolen hat, doesn't it? It's sparkly, but it still kind of looks like a woolen hat. So it turned out better than I thought it was going to turn out. I absolutely love the sugared hat. It's my favorite part of the whole set. That and his beard. Oh my God, it's hard to choose between the two. Now, you don't have to go as crazy with the beard as I did. You could stop right here and just give him like, you know, a tenderly, like it's full of tendrils, right? Could give him a beard like this, right? It would be fine. I'm just over here coining words, okay? Anyway, but I'm going to take it to another level, and it is difficult to get in here and add more polish after you've sugared. Let me just say, guys, I don't recommend it. I feel like I'm fine with having done it, and I'm not upset with it because it's the cutest little beard I've ever seen. But at this point, honestly, while I'm making this, I'm like, gosh, I hope I'm not screwing him up and I have to do him all over again. Because, you know, when you touch any of the glitter with the polish, there's a crunchy feeling there, right? And of course there is. And you're wondering, okay, because you're definitely going to get the next glitter on top of the glitter, and maybe it doesn't look cute. And you'll see in a second that it looks adorable. Look at how cute his beard is. It's like he's got a white beard but with gray bits coming through it. Lots of gray bits. And those gray bits are hollow. They're hollow. That's right, hollow. Now, I decided to glitter his shoes as well, just because I wanted more glitter. And speaking of more glitter, the rest of the nails are going to be a variation of what we're doing on this one. This says Merry Christmas. We're going to pop that down on the bottom half. One of the remaining 3 nails is a side, you know, half on the side, and the other half is the snowflake we're going to make. And one of them is just a full snowflake, and that is the pinky. But I'm just going to show you this one, as we're already, you know, hitting 15 minutes. And I feel like on a Christmas Eve, that's a perfect, we're going to clean that off because I didn't like that. What was I even doing with that? We need a smaller dot. And then we're just going to make the most simple of all simples, snowflake. We're not going to go, you know, super elaborate with it because we've already got so much on this set. And frankly, I was starting to poop out, and I needed to get this done so that we could have it up for Christmas Eve. There it is, but I like it. And honestly, it made me feel like a little bit like New Year's for some reason, like a clock. So definitely look forward to a clock coming up in the next few days because I want to make one. But guys, this is our finished set, which I am personally in love with. This is one of my favorite things I maybe have ever done. There you go. Maybe not the best thing I've ever done. I still am in love with it. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. I know it's a lot, but would you wear this for Christmas? I feel like I would. And everyone would ooh and ah at how cute your damn nails are. And if you made the Gonk red, he could be Santa. So you got options, guys. Here we come in with the reveal shots. I'm wearing these today because, again, I still don't have any nails on. I'm going to fix that real soon because I've been itching for it. Thank you guys so much. Have a Merry Christmas. We're going to see you next time. Bye-bye.